Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to Trippy Commentaries. Thanks for joining up in Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm RJ. There's been a recent discovery that may prove that we really do have to go 88 miles per hour to trigger something here in the game. If you guys are ever looking for a really nice car, I recommend you go over here to the Los Santos Customs. A lot of times right out front you can find some pretty sweet custom cars that even have some rare paint jobs. Here we go. What do we have? An Infernus? We got Chop with us. Looks like he survived that flip okay. So let's check this car out, guys. Not only does it have a nice custom paint job, but sometimes you can even see some strange license plate numbers, some possible clues. I have to give a shout out to Danny Coldblood, a fellow mystery hunter who found something very unusual on a license plate right here outside of Los Santos Customs. A lot of times you can find some really nice cars driving around, but it seems like this is the main location in the entire game where you find some stuff that Rockstar must have personally created for us to find. Much love to everybody joining up for the episode. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. We have Chiliad Mystery live streams, doing some live investigations. You guys can join up. Just make sure to hit the notification button, and that'll let you guys know when we go live. Also, we have a huge event on Christmas night. We are going to begin the Grand Theft Auto Vice City Sessions. That is where we're going to do a complete live playthrough of arguably the best GTA game ever. For me, it's really, the GTA game that launched the series into the stratosphere, because Grand Theft Auto 3 brought the gameplay we've never seen before, but GTA Vice City mixed that gameplay with an amazing storyline that we really never saw in any other game before, guys. So if you haven't experienced Vice City before, then I invite you to join up with our community as we play through and defeat the game. And if you have played Vice City before, then of course you know exactly what we're in for. So thanks again for joining up for the episode. With all that said, guys, let's get into it. Before we go to the brand new discovery, I first wanted to quickly show how it all started with the 88 mile per hour theory here in Lester's house. If you go back to these monitors, there's a sticky note that has a message that seems awfully specific. It says 88 mile per hour, time travel. It even has an arrow pointing forward with a vehicle, so anyone who's watched Back to the Future can figure out what they're trying to tell us. So there's tons of clues telling us that time travel might be in the game. Even if you look at this book, you can see a picture of CJ. So do we have to time travel to find CJ, the most infamous character in Grand Theft Auto history? He's a meme. So can we find him? Well, that hasn't happened, of course, but there's yet another clue showing that time travel may be possible. So with all the clues telling us exactly how fast to go to travel into time, we then needed a location to actually do it at. Well, you have Route 68. It seemed to be the most logical location, and that is definitely a place where we can get enough speed. If you look right underneath the jet right now, where Route 68 drives by, there's even a location called the Hill Valley Church. Hill Valley is where Back to the Future took place. Coming in for a landing. There is a random event out here that's kind of annoying. Looks like it's not here right now, thank goodness. Hill Valley Church, Los Santos. So Rockstar put a church right here on Route 68, named after the location from the Back to the Future trilogy. All signs point towards the 88 mile per hour trigger happening right here on the infamous Route 68. I'll give you guys more information on exactly what this road is depicting here in a moment. But let's go to the brand new discovery. Once again, special shout out to Music Vidiot. Here he is. Looks like he was doing a live stream. You can see him in the top right corner, looking closely at what car spawned outside the Los Santos Customs. So he is making his way over to the license plate number, and it says 88 HPM 668. So that is clearly an 88 mile per hour clue, as HPM is MPH backwards, and it also includes 668. And that is interesting, guys, because as much as we've seen the 88 mile per hour clue show up in the game, there's even the 1.21 gigawatt clue as well, but the 88 mile per hour clue this time is associated with Route 68. Now, Route 68 is actually based off of Route 66, so that's why I think they're showing you the 66 and the 8, because it shows you the duality between Route 66 and Route 68. You can see how Rockstar really went out of their way to show you that you are on Route 68, possibly because when you're going 88 miles per hour, you're going to need to see these signs to make sure you're going the right way. Another theory I have about the name, Route 68, because it was originally supposed to be named Route 69, kind of like Area 69 from Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. All right, let's let this truck go out of the way here. So if you look at it upside down, it looks like 89. So maybe that's a small clue towards 88 mile per hour. Of course, going 88.9 just beyond, but we are right here in front of the Hill Valley Church. There's the Route 68 symbol. And if you guys look at Route 66, the most legendary route or road, whatever you want to call it, in the United States. Here it is, US Route 66. You can see how the symbol is pretty much the same exact one here in GTA 5. And then if you scroll down, look where it goes, guys. It goes all the way right here from Santa Monica, California, a place represented in Grand Theft Auto 5, to the Great Lakes here in Illinois. So it's a pretty legendary road, of course, and it goes all throughout most of the United States, definitely the heart of the United States, and it is right here in Grand Theft Auto 5 as the location that apparently we have to make it to 88 miles per hour. Route 68 is an absolutely massive road. It starts right here next to Fort Zancudo. You can see the two symbols there at the start of the route. And if you look at the Wikipedia page on the right, it says Old Route 66 near Amboy, California. That should put it over that Route 68 is really supposed to be the Route 66 of GTA 5. So let's go along the route and show off all these strange locations that just so happen to be right here on the route. The first stop is Lago Zancudo, but not just that, you also have this sign which always stood out to me. It says Lago Zancudo Wetlands Trail, but look at the animals. You have a beaver, a bear, all kinds of animals that don't actually show up in the game. We have the coyote and we have the white-tailed deer, but for some reason the grizzly and the beaver are not in the game, despite the fact them showing up on the sign. Were they supposed to be in Grand Theft Auto 5? You guys be the judge. Let's continue. Here's the ominous entrance to Fort Zancudo, the long bridge that leads to the highly protected military base. And of course you have the UFO that flies above it, as well as a couple mysteries that remain unsolved to this day. And it all happens right here off of Route 68. You also have some shops here. They got everything you need. But one thing that stands out to me, in the discount store, unlike any of the other discount stores or really clothing stores in the game, if you go to the back room, you can find a baseball bat. And of course there's a baseball bat that makes up the hind leg of the jetpack symbol at the Altruist camp. Probably nothing, but I figured I'd show it off. But like I said, you also have the ammunition right next door. If you're planning on going to Fort Zancudo, you better stop there first. Here's the aforementioned Hill Valley Church. It looks like the random event is going on that I was trying to avoid last time. We have no use for you, lady. We already finished the Altruist camp missions. Just marry the guy. He can't be that bad. But right next to the church, you also have this cool bridge. Once again, probably nothing, but it does stand out. It's very unique. Let's continue along the trail of Route 68, because up ahead, you guys can probably already see the prison. We can break out Brad. Or wait, no, Brad is dead. And there's Rebel HQ right there. There's a mysterious Morse code message. And also on the top of Rebel HQ, you also have the skull, and some people align that to the cave below the Altruist camp that has a skull a little bit like that one, only this is a much bigger version. Let me know, guys. One thing I've been wanting to do is listen to the radio stations, because I get copyright struck if I play any of that stuff during these videos or during the live streams. It doesn't really give me a good opportunity to listen to it, but I know a lot of you guys have hit me up telling me, Trippy, listen to this station. There's a couple in particular that I'm hoping to point out in a future episode. There's also some strange characters that will spawn here and there. The final thing that you have to point out, at least right next to the prison, is the satellite array. You have scientists there trying to figure out what's going on with the UFOs and the alien presence in the game. I have a feeling that it might have led to a DLC, but still, Route 68 perhaps is the location that we do have to go 88 miles per hour. Do we have to use the space docker? Maybe the Tesla vehicle, of course, the coil. I don't know, guys. We'll definitely be trying some stuff out here in the live stream coming up. But the last location is the Dino Diner. Yes, the dinosaur even has footprints right next to it. I don't know, guys. Is it possible for this thing to come alive? Like I said, the footprints are right next to it. You'd think that dirt with the wind would blow over, but these things seem pretty fresh. I don't think the dinosaur is ever going to come to life, but I do think there is something to the 88-mile-per-hour clue, especially the new one found by Danny, that points out Route 68. Until we get the DeLorean, that still remains a massive mystery for us to solve. Another thing that is highly suspect about Route 68 is that all the signs, for some reason, are completely lit up. You have that clue at the Ultras camp that says your path is lit. Well, your path might be Route 68 because not only do you have the signs lit up, but you also have this marker over here, which literally is an arrow that is also lit up. There is nothing else in the game that is like this, guys, and it just so happens to be right here on Route 68. So we will definitely be trying to go 88 miles per hour, like I said, in an upcoming live stream. So hit the notification button. Subscribe if you are new. Much love, guys. Hit me up on Twitter if you have any theories, because I think with all these 88 miles per hour clues, there has to be something associated with speed, time travel, and the Chiliad mystery. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Until then, as always, stay trippy, my friends.